Hello student, this is lecture 32 based on your 5th unit for subject sensor and instrumentation. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the general structure of smart sensor. Okay, in previous lecture, we have discussed about the introduction about the smart sensor. Okay, some application. Okay, why smart sensor, why they are calling smart sensor or intelligent sensor. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss about some generalized structure. Okay, so let us start with some important points. Okay, so if you talk about the uh, structure of the general structure of smart sensor. Okay, so first of all, we already discussed about this smart sensor or intelligent sensor. Okay, so whenever we are going to interface sensor with some hardware, okay, that is called the smart sensor or intelligent sensor. Okay, so there are some characteristics of this smart sensor or intelligent sensor. Okay, and which include the self calibration, self testing, and self communications. Okay, so if I talk about this uh, uh, in terms of hardware definition, in terms of hardware, then sensor plus interfacing hardware. Okay, then we can say smart sensor. Okay, and this include a whole unit. ओके बिकॉज ऑब्वियस है कि जब हमें कुछ स्मार्टली परफॉर्मेंस कराना है ओके सो वी हैव टू डू सम एप्लीकेशंस जिन एप्लीकेशन को परफॉर्म करे ओके जो भी सेंसर हैं सो वो पूरी फंक्शनलिटी को ऑटोमेटिक सेल्फ कैलिब्रेट करे खुद से ही कैलिब्रेट करे खुद से कम्युनिकेट करे देयर इज नो requirement for human efforts okay or any other efforts okay so then we can say that the sensor plus interfacing hardware so interface hardware means a different applications okay so अगर हम बात करें so there are some important points okay so just note it down this type of sensor is different from other types of sensor as because it carries out function like ranging, calibration, and decision making for communication and utilization of data. Okay, so this thing we have already discussed. Okay, self calibration, self testing, okay, self communication, and the data whatever is recording. Okay, so utilization of this data. Okay, so now we will discuss about the general structure of a smart sensor. Means what is the structure? Okay, structure in terms of block diagram, overall block diagram of any smart sensor. Okay, so first of all, whenever we are talking about smart sensor, means a sensor is required or sensors are required for making it smart. Okay, so first thing is sensor, then required okay, just give me uh, थोड़ा लार्ज कर लेते हैं बिकॉज sensor please note it down. Okay, so I'm just writing short form. Okay, so OPAN. Okay, so that is a analog log gain amplifier. Analog gain amplifier. Okay, we will discuss this thing. Then conditioning. So this is your signal conditioning. Okay, so we can say this. Now this should be connected with the processor. Okay, because without processing there is no application, and this include ADC and DSP. Okay, so that is DSP. Here is your display, that is your memory unit, and this is a generalized way of, I'm just writing communication. Okay, now here offset adjustment, and if required temperature compensation. Okay, so this is the generalized structure of the your smart sensor, or you can say intelligent sensor. Okay, so what are the components over here? I'm just writing. That is, the first one is the sensor required. Second one is the interfacing module, or for interfacing you have to do some application over here, signal conditioning over there. Then you have to use a processor. Okay, and this processor is connected with this display and memory. Okay, and this is 6 and this is 7. So these are the generalized structure of your smart sensor. Now, sensor, you know all about the sensor. One by one, we will discuss these things. Okay, so you know about the sensors. Now, when you want to process your data, okay, so you have to do some signal conditioning over there. Okay, suppose आपके पास एक output sensor से जो भी output मिला. Okay, so maybe it is possible that this output will be in millivolt. Okay, so जिसका amplitude बहुत कम है. Now if you want to process this information, okay, you have required to amplify this data. So for this you have to use the amplifier, operational amplifier, okay, or analog gain amplifier. Okay, जो आपके उस amplitude को क्या करे, increase करे. Okay, after that you have to do some signal conditioning. Signal conditioning में क्या होता है, you have to use like suppose if noise quantity is in a great amount added in your output of the signal, then you have to remove this noise. Okay, so for this you have to use filters. Okay, so signal conditioning क्या हो गया कि जहाँ पे भी हमें अपना डेटा जो प्रोसेस करना है, जो सिग्नल प्रोसेस करना है, उसको हम in a proper manner receive कर सके. So for receiving the proper data, okay, we do this some signal conditioning over there. Okay, so we have discussed this signal conditioning. Now, obviously, if you want to process your data, if you want to operate some peripheral device, okay, then you have to process your data, and for this process, you have required a processor. Okay, so processor must include a controller also. Okay, because if you want to control the peripheral, then microcontroller is required. So everything is in between is under the control of the processor. Okay, so obviously one point is mentioned over there, ADC, analog to digital converter. Okay, so because the data is here receiving in the analog form. Okay, and processor, most of the time we use the digital signal process. Okay, because analog and digital, we already discussed a lot about this benefit of the digital. Okay, so for using the DSP, digital signal processor, you have required to convert your data from analog to digital. So we use this ADC, then perform some processing with the help of this digital signal processing. Okay, and we with the help of the digital signal processor. Okay, now after doing some processing, suppose you want to display your data. So to the user, you have to use display devices. So I just यहाँ पे मैंने एक ब्लॉक बना दिया display. Okay, so जो भी output आ रहा है उसको display करना. Now, if you want to process this data in future, then you have required the memory. Okay, so I have added one memory over there. Okay, now obviously if you required some adjustment, offset adjustment or temperature compensation. Okay, so बहुत सारे applications होते हैं जिनमें temperature required होता है. So if you want to do the moderation about this temperature, okay, then this should be also connected with this processor also, because वहाँ पे भी हमें क्या control चाहिए. So control किसके through होगा? Our microcontroller. And the last one is the communication. Okay, so to the communication with some other peripheral devices. Okay, like if I talk about the your smart automation. Okay, so suppose when you enter in your home, okay, and you want to switch on the your light or bulb. So what you have to do, you have just give the command in your mobile phone. So what is happening over there? Okay, when you are giving the command means आप क्या कर रहे हो, आप बोल रहे हो. Okay, so you are giving the speech signal to the mobile. Okay, जैसे आपने बोला speech signal से कमांड गई, वो कमांड जो मोबाइल में आपका रिसीवर है वहां पे रिसीव हो. ओके, नाउ जो आप बोल रहे हैं दैट इज द एनालॉग. Okay, so firstly, for further processing, your data should be converted from analog to digital. So सबसे पहले तो वो ADC के पास आएगा, convert this data, then this data will go to the microcontroller और जो आपका फोन के अंदर प्रोसेसर रहता है. Okay, then that will understand the your command. Okay, क्या क्या कमांड है, क्या आप ऑपरेशन कराना चाहते हो, then it will send the further the instruction to the your bulb or light, tube light, जो भी फंक्शन हो उसको, then it will control the. Okay, so further processing हो रही है. एक processing तो आपके मोबाइल से हो रही है, then mobile, this mobile is connected with your Wi-Fi bulb or your light through the internet or Bluetooth. ओके, सो आगे फर्दर पेरिफेरल डिवाइस उसके लिए क्या होगी, वो बल्ब और वो ट्यूबलाइट. ओके, बिकॉज यू आर कंट्रोलिंग दिस बल्ब और ट्यूबलाइट. ओके, सो कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, सो कम्युनिकेशन with other system, with other peripherals. Okay, and this is doing within a circuit. Okay, अलग से कुछ आपको नहीं करना है, you just give the command and this mobile phone is controlling the further peripheral devices. Okay, so smartly they are doing work or they are doing perform the task smartly. Okay, so that this is the general structure of your smart sensor, or you can say intelligent sensor. Okay, so these are the main basic building blocks or main basic components used, okay, in your intelligent sensor. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you.